Hey guys, Giselle here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I have never really done before. I'm really trying to think if I have ever done this type of method on my hair, and I don't think I have. I don't have any evidence of it on my channel, and I just don't remember if I have. But I'm going to be doing finger coils. Now, if you know what finger coils are, you know that they take a really long time. It's also comparable to shingling. So the shingling method and the finger coil method, they both are similar, but they're different. Finger coils is really taking the time to twirl your hair in your fingers to get a uniform curl, whereas shingling is just taking small sections and really distributing the product evenly throughout small, tiny sections of your hair. So I figured I would go with the finger coil route just to see how that looks. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. I have never done this before, so we're gonna see how long it takes. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna like this with these type of products. I'm using cream type products. So I'm gonna find something a little bit heavier to help clump my hair up a little bit better. Am I doing this wrong? Like, I don't really, where is the, am I not using the right products for this? Okay, I'm grabbing it at the root and then starting to twirl my fingers down. Now it's hard because my hair gets tangled up in my fingers because I have a long hair. So I'm doing this, and then that's not it. Okay. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, so I went with an oldie but a goodie. My Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink flaxseed gel. It's just much thicker than the stuff that I have been frequently using. So I think this is doing a much better job of keeping things together. I'm gonna keep going, and we're just gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. All right, y'all. So I'm officially done with 1/4 of my head, and my arms. This is a workout. This is very it just hurts to constantly be doing this. I'm about to get carpal tunnel. But yeah, so this is what we're looking like with the first section. I still don't know how I feel about it, just because I don't know. I was expecting less frizz from the beginning. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if it's harder because my hair's long. I don't know if I'm using the right type of product. But as you can see, I'm just smoothing the product in and then twirling it around my finger. But then it gets all, kind of weird because my hair's long. And yeah, so, well, I'm gonna keep going and we're gonna see how it looks like with everything done. Alrighty, so here we have the finished product on wet hair. You can see things are pretty defined. This is the front of my hair with my problem section right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to diffuse everything, and we're gonna see what it looks like when it's dry. Alrighty guys, so this is what we're looking like. My hair is pretty dry at this point. This is just fully diffused, not picked out, not, you know, blowing air to create volume, just diffused, dry, and that's about it. So as you can see, my hair is really defined. It does have a lot of that cast from the gel, so I will say that I had to use a lot more product than I usually do, just because I just felt like it wasn't like clumping it together how it does when I use less products, which that doesn't make sense. But anyway, I just felt like I needed to use more product to really get the finger coil defined itself. So I have a pretty, you know, hard cast on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some oil and break some of that cast. So I'm actually going to leave it like this just because I don't want to mess up any of the definition. You know, I'm not in a rush, and I kind of don't mind that it's not too voluminous right now. I know it'll grow over the next couple of days, so I'm kind of just gonna let it do its thing. But I just went ahead and broke some of that cast off with some oil in my hands and just using the praying hands method. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished product of my finger coil experiment. I'm not totally mad at it. Like, I really like the definition that I have going on. The volume, you know, so like more or less is okay. I know it'll kind of grow over time, so I don't have as much volume as I would with my regular like wash and go method, but I'm fine with that, honestly. I like the definition. I don't like that I had to use a lot of product. Like, I had to use a lot of gel, and I don't typically do that, so I'm not a big fan of that. But I mean, overall it's okay. I like have, like, you know, my bangs in a sense are like really prominent. I will say that my top section, my shorter layers per se, were much easier to do because they were shorter. My longer layers were just, it was just really hard. So I don't know if I'll be doing this again based off of that, just because my hair's longer. It's just really hard. If you have really short hair, then, you know, I'm sure this is 1, 2, 3 really fast for you. But I think overall this took me about an hour to do, which we don't have time to be doing my hair for an hour and then another 30-45 minutes drying it with a diffuser. Like, I don't have time for that, sis. So I think if I'm going for, like, if I'm going to an event, you know, a really special event, and I want my fro out and I want it to be really defined and kind of like crisp and things like that, I might go for this method simply because I know I think this will last me throughout the week really well versus my regular wash and go. So we'll see about that. But I think if I was going to an event and I just didn't want to chance my hair frizzing up too soon, then I would maybe try doing this if I had the time. So that is all I have to say on finger coiling. Let me know if you finger coil your hair. Finger coil, it's really hard to say really fast. Let me know if you do this method on your hair and what you think about it. What products work for you when you do it? Do you like using creams or gels? You know, trying to get the hang of which product would work better for this. But yeah, that is all I have to say about this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!